So on to the last component for this weekend, and that's the project. So I wanted to explain the why behind what we're about to, why the project's the way it is. Part of it is the School of Missions. We want you to be able to really experience different types of learning and also different types of presenting what you have learned. So we did a formal paper last time. This time it's going to be a group project, and it's going to be different. So the final project is going to be a group project, and you'll be broken up into groups of 3. So there'll be 2, 2, and then 3. And then you'll do a group presentation. And this is the important point. You will get bonus points for creative use of medium. What does that mean? Well, the medium is how you present the material, right? So we, in this case, use Zoom and PowerPoint to present the material to you. What we would like you to do is come up with a creative medium of how you're going to present the material. What's cool and the in thing now for your generation. So if you show a PowerPoint on Zoom, you get no bonus points because we can do that. But if you come up with a way of using Twitch to show your presentation, you'll get bonus points for that. If you don't know what Twitch is, then I'm a little concerned, because you should know what Twitch is. So you can ask one of your campus students then. So, so you want to just figure out how you're going to do these things. How you're going to present, because that's what you are to do. You're not to do what we did. We did what we did, our generation, and we're going to keep doing it. We're not, we're not dead yet. We're going to keep presenting the gospel the best way we know how, and so on and so forth. But you gotta have to figure out how you're gonna reach your generation. So if that means you're gonna open up a thing on Instagram and have a live thing and whatever, and you're gonna do a podcast and whatever, I don't know what that is. You gotta know what that is. And so that's what I mean by creative use of the medium. You invite us to it and we'll come and watch it and grade you for it. That's our problem. You just tell us, well, I'll tell you when you need to do this. And then you just invite us to that medium, and then we'll figure out how to join that medium. And if so that's, I'm sure you have a lot of questions on that. And once I'm done with the PowerPoint, we can discuss it more. But I hope I'm making sense. We want you to present the gospel of Jesus Christ, the unchanging gospel, to your generation, the way and where they congregate, not the where and when we congregated back in us. Now, again, I'm saying that to say I do campus ministry, so I reach out to campus students too. But the thing is, you don't want to do it the way we do it. You want to do it the way you do it. And that's what we want to see, how you will do this. What are you presenting? Well, it's the hermeneutic triad. That's what we've been through this, and that's what you're gonna do is follow the hermeneutic triad, history, literature, and theology. You will apply this hermeneutic triad to 3 scriptures that you are very familiar with, and they are from 3. Each group gets 1 scripture, and they're from the discipleship study, sin study, and church study. So the first group gets Acts 11 verse 25 to 26. Second, group B gets James 5:16, and then group C gets Ephesians 2 verses 19 to 22. So here's what you want to do with these. Each group does with each of these scriptures. Apply the hermeneutic triad. So you will look at each scripture. So group A, for example, will take Acts chapter 11 verse 25 to 26, where the disciples are first called Christians, and you will apply the hermeneutic triad to that verse. So you will look at the history, which is the cultural and social background. You look at the canonical reading. So how does this verse fit within the book of Acts? And how does that book fit within the canon? So hopefully that makes sense. And then you'll look at the genre and how the genre will impact the readings. Again, we spoke about the book of Acts being historical narrative. So how will that affect the reading of Acts 11, verse 25 to 26? And then the theology, you will do a 3C and 3D application of this verse. How does this verse connect us with God, connect us with God's people, with God's mission? How does this verse challenge us? In our relationship with God, in our relationship with each other, and our relationship with mission, and how does this verse transform us in our relationship with God, one another, and the mission. So the thing I didn't include here is the date, which is pretty important. So the final project is due August 28th. So that means you will tell us what medium you're going to use and what time, and we'll figure out a way to join in. If for some reason we can't join in, you can record and send it to us. And so then we can grade you on it. So this is what you will be graded on. So you'll get points for each of these. So, you know, with the verse that you've been assigned, you'll be graded on these points. So, and again, how you want to present is totally up to you. Again, if you want to do a Bible talk format, if you want to do a series on this Bible talk format, you just let me know how you want to do it. If that makes sense. Again, what we're looking for is this word creative. We're looking for creative presentation of the gospel so that you can provide, you can offer up your campus students this material in a way that they can understand and benefit. And you're welcome to invite your friends to it, make it evangelistic thing. That's totally up to you. Again, you get points for creative, you'll get points for creativity